Hey everyone, it's Megan from Bookish Slides. Today's video is going to be a tour of my favorites. Bookshelf is just like a little tiny bookshelf in my bedroom, and it just houses a few of my favorite books, like my top favorites. And I hope you guys like this video, and let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this is my bookcase for my favorites, and it's right next to my desk, which has quite a few things on it piled on top. This is a blanket I'm currently making, but I'm just gonna go into these books. Right on top here I have my makeup collection. I'm not going to go into that, so I'm just going to move right along. Also, I don't have a lot of lighting over in this corner of my room, so I'm going to try to light up some lamps to try and get more lighting. This is just like a little 3-shelf bookcase. So right at the start I have a little figurine of Jack Skellington. He's from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And look at this little, he came with him. I thought it was just this, but it was two of it together. So I'm just gonna move these. So right here, these are two books that I'm currently reading. These are my like in between reads. Like I don't really have a set time frame where I want to finish these. These are just kind of like my palette cleanser books or whatever. If I don't want to dive into a new book, then I'll just pick up one of these. So this is Will I'll Be Burnt in Our Bed Some Night by Joel Thomas Hines. This is a local author type book. And then this is Guided Reclaiming the Intuitive Voice of Your Soul by Hans Christian King. And I'm not sure if you guys, I don't think you guys would know, but I am really into like crystals and tarot reading and such, and like intuition. So I've been reading up on all of that. So this is what I'm currently reading. Alright, so it's split up. It starts with series and continues the series, and then it's like more series but not completed, and then down to like standalone books, and there's more books down here, but I'll get to that in a minute. So we have Parval by Stephanie Garber, Legendary by Stephanie Garber, and Finale by Stephanie Garber, and I've yet to read this one. Next I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. And then her third book, Always and Forever, Laura Jean, goes right here, but I've yet to put it back. And then I have Night by Eli Wiesel, and this one is a bind up of Night, Dawn, and Day. I have yet to read Dawn and Day. This is about his time in the Holocaust, at least Night is. Then we have Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, Little Men by Louisa May Alcott, and Joe's Boys by Louisa May Alcott. Those three have not been read yet. I read this when I was a little kid, and I haven't done my reread of it yet, and I haven't finished the series. I am missing Good Wives, so I'm hoping to get that soon in this edition. This is the Puffin Classics, and I adore these covers. And then we have The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Moving on to the bottom shelf. First, the candle and this little flower is usually on my bigger shelf, but I have Christmas decorations up there still, so they are just here for right now. And then I have these two little mini wands. This one is Hagrid's, his little umbrella wand, and this one is, I can't remember if it's Fred or George Weasley, but it's one of the Weasley twins, and for some reason it is not focusing. Okay, so continuing from left to right, again, more series, getting into not completed series, or like I don't own all the books, into standalones. We have The Maze Runner by James Dashner, The Scorch Trials by James Dashner, as well as The Death Cure by James Dashner. There was a companion novel called The Kill Order, but I didn't like it, and I did unhaul that one, and now I just have the original trilogy. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, all by Suzanne Collins. Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi. I have yet to read Ignite Me and the rest of the series, and I only own these 3. A Court of Thorns and Roses, and A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I've read the first book, have yet to read this one or continue on to the series, and I only own the first 2. Then I have Wonder by R.J. Palacio, or Palacio. I don't know how you would actually pronounce that. The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. This very bottom shelf, it's hard to see, but I have a basket here, and this is full of paints and paintbrushes, so I can paint the pages of some books. So this continues on with an uncompleted series, and then more standalones, and then just a couple journals here on the end. Scythe, Thunderhead, both by Neil Shusterman, and this is the Arc of the Scythe series. I have completed that series, but I don't own the Toll yet, and I will be getting it. Wish by Jake Smith, Milk and Honey, as well as The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. The Day is Ready for You by Allison Malley, or Malley. I'm not quite sure how you would pronounce her last name. Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. I would like to collect a new edition of this book. I will always keep this one. This is my original copy, and it was given to me by my grandparents, but I would like another edition because this one is getting old, and it's like soon going to start falling apart, and I love it, and I like doing rereads of that one, so I would like a new copy. Then we have The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. And then the last novel is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have yet to put Beartown on this shelf. I haven't had a chance to do it, but that is a favorite of mine, and Beartown is by Frederick Backman. And then these are just a couple of journals I bought. I figured I will show these as well. This one's really nice. This one's just like a little wrap journal, and this is my favorite. It's supposed to be my dream journal, but I don't really keep up with it. So that is all of the books on my favorites shelf. It needs to be updated, and I will eventually do that, but for now, this is what I have. I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Leave any comments down below for any questions or video suggestions. Hit that little bell icon to receive any notifications for when I upload a video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and thanks for watching.